Okay, I took old Star out this morning, and we didn't have none in the trap or anything, but I'm just doing her a little bit of walkabout. She knows the smell looks like, what a squirrel looks like. She knows what it smells like. She knows it goes up a tree. Now she's starting to smell around for them. I just seen a couple squirrels go up a tree right over there. I don't know where they at right now. If I see them, I'll show you. But I seen some messing around right in that area. I just kind of walked over that area, working her nose a little bit, because she knows what they smell like, because y'all seen her in the videos with the traps. So I'm just letting her learn her nose a little bit now. And she's doing a good job. She's going to have I can tell by the way she acts, she's going to have a pretty powerful nose. This line of curs, most of the time they have a pretty good nose, so that's why I'm not really all that worried about showing them squirrels, because you got the line of dogs that are really bad about sight treeing and stuff. You might have a little bit more trouble when you actually show them squirrels, but these right here, they're so good with their nose, it don't really bother them that much. But she's going out hunting pretty good, as you can tell. There's a lot of squirrels right in that area. I just walk them up here and let her start working the tracks like this. She's getting away from me, which is good. I don't know what she's got a hold of over there. What you doing over there? A lot of squirrels. There's also a good many chipmunks work right up and down through there. And I don't mind them getting after chipmunks while they're young like that. Just any old thing. They usually quit hunting chipmunks after they get a little bit older. She's doing good about smelling tracks, following tracks, getting away from me a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get her over here. I actually seen some squirrels over here a little bit a few minutes ago. Oh, Jedi and them's upset because I ain't taking them hunting this morning. But look there, she's getting out of sight pretty good. I'm gonna walk right over here. I seen a couple squirrels go up the trees right in this area a while ago, so maybe they was on the ground. I'm gonna get her over here and let her work up some of these tracks on the ground. A lot of people say just walk your dog in the woods, but a lot of times they get you, you'll have your dog tracking a whole lot. And that's why I like to work them on the traps. I like them to go see the squirrel, find the squirrel, and know it's in the tree and not be following tracks around a whole lot. Makes them real tracky. And if they don't know exactly what they're looking for, sometimes they'll start running deer and stuff like that real bad. And it takes time to get them off them deer and everything. If you just, all you do is walk your dog in the woods and they don't know what they're hunting, they end up running a whole lot of deer and stuff. That's a pain in the rear end to get them off of that. But I like for them to know what they're looking for. You know, you got the Major League Baseball players. When they was in Little League, they actually showed them the baseball. You know what I'm saying? They know what a baseball looked like. Then people saying don't show your dog a squirrel when they puppy. That's like not showing them a pee-wee t-ball player, not let him see the ball until he's in major leagues. And you just got to think about this kind of stuff, because people come up with all kind of things, and a lot of these people hadn't really trained squirrel dogs. They just heard this stuff from other people and they just repeat it. And till you can get out here and actually put the stuff in practice and know what you're doing. You know, it ain't that. You get to realizing that a lot of this stuff isn't even true. You get on Facebook and people be telling you all kind of things, and they hadn't never trained a squirrel dog from start to finish themselves. But hey, she's smelling around pretty good there. But this is, I'll do this every so often, just kind of walk her up through the woods, and I ain't got nothing in my traps right now, so I'm just letting her work things out in the woods. And I'm pretty impressed how this pup's getting away from me. I have had them where they'd stay right beside you and wouldn't get out there. I just kind of come out here in the middle of the wood and I just stand here. Sometimes I used to bring a chair, sit down in a chair and just let them walk around and smell the stuff. But like I said, if you don't never introduce them to a squirrel so they can get the smell and everything, know what they're looking for. Like I said, you just put them in the woods like this all the time and they don't know what they're hunting. So the next thing they're going to be hunting is a deer about 300 yards yonder way. Then you got to go get them, and that takes time away from their development. But she knows she's looking for a squirrel. She's getting gone, ain't she? She's decided she can smell them squirrels in the air right here. She just hadn't got it put together as far as treeing yet, but that'll come here in a few weeks. I'm kind of taking my time. I don't really push one hard. A lot of people be wanting them treeing by this age, but I don't really. A lot of times I just kind of let them develop at their own pace, you know. But that's what we're doing this morning. Going out there and find me a squirrel, girl. Come on. She's doing good.